This is the best YouTube ads targeting strategy for high quality seller leads in 2025. Using the exact strategies in this video, I've helped realtors across the US and Canada land multi-million dollar listings in just 29 days and even get listing appointments within 48 hours of launching. So I'm going to break down the top 3 performing targeting strategies to attract serious home sellers, and the last one will bring in the most qualified leads I've ever seen. So let's get into it. So the 3 audiences right here, I'm going to go from top to bottom, and the third one is the one that I use with most of my clients, and I would say that one is the best, so make sure to stick around for that. But anyways, the first audience for sellers, I would just go homeowners. So let me explain this audience. So YouTube is owned by Google, if you didn't know. So what that means is that we can basically target people based on what they're actually searching, clicking on, opening on Gmail, looking up on Google Maps, searching up in their browser, and Google basically puts them into buckets based on all the data that they've collected. So one of those options for us as advertisers or as real estate agents is that we can target only people who own a home, which is perfect if you're going after listings, because obviously that's the only person who would actually have a listing, right? Someone who owns a home. So I'm going to go and show you how you can actually set this up. Now, I would say this one is the best for a lot of realtors who are just starting out with YouTube ads. Maybe don't know all the kind of little intricacies, just because it is pretty simple. It is pretty basic. It's not as targeted as the couple that I'm going to show you in a second, but it still is a very, very good one nonetheless. So going into the Google Ads Manager, you're going to go over to your audience, and I'm just going to go through this with you like I mentioned. So for homeowners, this is one that they already have on Google. So you don't need to do anything special for this. You go down to interest and detailed demographics. This is basically people based on their interests, life events, or detailed demographics. And what we're going to do is just simply type in homeowners. Spelled it wrong. Just type in homeowners. Now we're going to scroll down a bit. I don't know why it's not the top one. It usually goes up first, but right here, you can see homeowners detailed demographics. Right there, you're just going to click it, and that's all you're going to do. You're going to click save from there. But this is a super, super good one. One of the foundations if you're going after listings. I would recommend starting out with this, especially again if you're newer with YouTube ads and just getting started. So the first one is homeowners, and again, that's a really, really good one for beginners. Now, the next one, this is a step further. This is going to be a custom segment, a keyword audience. So what this means, what a custom segment is, let me back up first. Custom segment is basically, let me go over here, but you're going to go over to custom segments. This is people based on their search activity, downloaded apps, or visited sites. So from right here, you can tell it's going to be a lot more intent based because it's what these specific people are actually searching. So this is going to be what they're actually looking up. It's not just them. It's not just Google place them in the bucket. This is something that you need to set up by yourself. So that's why I'm saying it is a little more advanced because you need to know the right keywords and stuff to put in there. But that's what I'm going to show you now. So you're going to go over here. You're going to click new segment because you need to do it by yourself. You need to create your own. For YouTube ads, you can only do people with any of these interests or purchase intentions. And then you pretty much just want to rattle off a bunch, as many as you can think of. So what you can do is sell my home. And in my thought process behind these is I'm putting in ones that I would think a motivated seller would type in. So sell my home fast, sell your home fast for cash, how to sell your home fast. All of these things, I want to sell my property fast. So we know, okay, this person's in the market. So you can put all those in, then you can also do Zillow home estimator. So we know, okay, if someone's looking up what their home's worth, sometimes they might just be curious, but this is also a good indication if they're looking this up that they are probably in the market to sell their home. And then you can do, what's my home worth? Zillow home value estimator, estimate home value, all these. So you can see right here, anybody who looks up anything similar to these or any of these interests or purchase intentions around selling their home, seeing what their home's worth, those are the people we're going to target. You basically just put a name to that and then you just save it. I would just name it custom segment number 1 and just make sure you keep track of it. But this is going to be a lot more intent based compared to the homeowners because you're not even targeting people who own a home, but it's people specifically looking how much my home's worth, how can I sell my home fast? And you got to think that's going to be someone who's probably in the market to actually sell their home. Now, that's a really good audience. It is a little trickier just with the keywords and stuff, but it's really not too hard. You just need to kind of get in the mind, okay, if I was thinking of selling my home, what would I be looking up? What would I be searching? So that's the second audience. I think that is a very, very good option if you are more experienced with your campaign and you have the proper setup. Now, the last one, and this one is the best, I saved the best for last. This is basically a combination of these two. It's homeowners plus an intent based. So it's motivated homeowners. And this is one that I use with a lot of my clients. This is what I use to get an agent a listing appointment on the second day, just yesterday, or actually earlier this morning, that Tina used to get a $1.75 million listing. We are all using these motivated homeowners audiences. And this is basically taking this homeowners, making sure, okay, this person owns a home, but they're also showing intent in actually selling their home. So you can do that with a custom segment. You can do it with another life event, which I'm going to show you, but I'm going to show you a couple different options for this. But this is going to be for sure your best bet when it comes to a seller audience to get high quality sellers and listings. So we're going to go back here. We're going to X out of this. But if you want that, again, make sure you save it. But what I'm going to show you now is setting this up. So we already have homeowners in here. So this is the base. Now what you can do, and this is a pretty simple one, but it works extremely well. You can do homeowners and combine it with purchasing a home soon. Purchasing home soon. Right here, purchasing a home soon. And this is going to be a really, really good one here. This is one of your best bets when it comes to seller audiences, because not only, again, do they own a home, but they're also purchasing a home soon. And it's based on what they're looking up, what they're searching, what they're clicking for on Google, and Google just tracks that all automatically. So this right here, homeowners and purchasing a home soon, is a very, very good audience. Now, one other that you can do is get it even more targeted by doing a custom segment with homeowners. So you would, again, go to custom segment, new segment, and you would basically just do all of those keywords around selling their home fast, but you would combine it with this homeowners one right here. So it's not super, super complicated, but it's basically, you have homeowners at its core, so people who own a home. You have custom segment, which is people in the market looking up stuff around selling their home. And then you have a motivated homeowners. So it's basically people who own a home also showing interest in selling it based on what they're looking up. Right? So it's not super complicated, but when you kind of see it like this, you know the levels of motivation and intent these people have. You can create some really, really nasty audiences with this, right? So if you use these audiences, I guarantee you're going to go out and close listings if you have the right system in place, not only on the front end, but with your landing page and the follow-up and all that stuff. But these are going to be your best bet when it comes to getting listings. And the more you go down, the more serious the leads you're going to get are. Now, if you're thinking about running YouTube ads, if you're already running YouTube ads as a realtor, but you want maybe some more guidance, you want a strategy that you know works, or maybe you just want me to come in and just put this system into your business that you know works, basically so I can replicate these results that I'm getting across the country and just do it in your market for you, feel free to check the link in the description and just book a call with me. It'll just be a 15-minute chat just to see if you're a good fit to work with me. And then we can kind of go over next steps and put together a game plan based on what you're looking for. So that's going to be the link in the description below. So I hope this video was valuable. Again, if you want to chat with me, book a quick call in the description. Other than that, I appreciate you watching.